Low dopamine days suck. But the thing is, we all go through them. So there's no way of avoiding them. However, there are ways to make you feel better and stronger on low dopamine days. Now, before I even get started, I want to show you this picture. I took this picture earlier with my son, Gray. And as you can see, I am deep in a funk. Look at those tight eyes. They don't want to do nothing. But I did these 3 things that I know are guaranteed to boost up your motivation, pep up your insides, and get rid of your funkiness. These are the 3 things I did, plus one bonus thing that is guaranteed to help you move the needle even further in motivating yourself to get more done. And as you can see, from starting out this day with low dopamine, I am killing it right now. Number 1, the rapid breathing exercise. And here's how you do it. Hold on, I'm gonna back this up so you can see. First, you're gonna hold your fist like this. Also, I highly recommend blowing your nose before doing this. Otherwise, it gets boogery. All right, so you're going to breathe in through your nose as you go up and out through your nose as you go down. You're gonna do it 30 times, or you can count to 10 3 times. Ready? I know it seems so silly, but you do that, and then you just let your body tingle for a minute because it will tingle. And then you do it again 2 more times. So you do 30 each round, and you do 3 rounds total. So technically you do 90. All right, that's step 1. Let's do step number 2. Step number 2 is to have a dance party. Here's me and my son dancing. Actually, thank God for him because he put on the Zombies soundtrack, and I love the Zombies soundtrack. We were jamming out. I did the first exercise and I was feeling like a little bit better, but still kind of tired. Then he put on some pump me up music, and man, dancing to your favorite music, it does something inside of you. Like, it just releases these endorphins and excitement that get your body moving and grooving to where you can't help but put a smile on your face. And then if you combine both of those with step number 3, watch out world, here you come. Step number 3 is to go for a walk. So once again, me and my son, here we are out on a little walk through the woods. Actually, we're just going to pick up my other son from school, but I was intentional about walking to pick up my other son from school because I know that both walking and the vitamin D from the sun and the breathing in of the fresh air and being outside are all 3 really powerful things to give you motivation and get you back into high spirits. A lot of times when we have low dopamine days, we're really hard on ourselves and we're like, oh, I'm so depressed. Oh, what's wrong with me? So here's one little reminder before I get to the bonus to don't let those thoughts of what's wrong with me take over. There's nothing wrong with you. This happens to all of us, and this isn't gonna be forever. You will get back to where you were before. A lot of times if I'm feeling super down, which I've struggled with depression before, so I know how it feels to feel super freaking down. And when I feel like that, what I do is I remind myself of the last time I was really good. Because nowadays, the last time I was really good was just last night. It wasn't that long ago that I was feeling good. When I was in my depression, it was a long time ago that I was really good, and I didn't remind myself of what good felt like enough, so I stayed in my depression for a really long time. But now, anytime I feel depression or anxiety or just like sadness creeping up, I remind myself, this is not forever. And I remember, I actually start to imagine what it feels like to be in a really good headspace, smiling, feeling the sun and the breeze on my face and loving that. Today, before we even had our dance party, I was looking outside and I saw the sun beaming and our back porch where I often sit when I'm just relaxing. And I'm like, Sierra, your life is good. It is for you. Everything is working for you. Just remember that. And I allowed myself to close my eyes and feel that sun on my cheeks. And then it brought me back to the present moment. Right here, right now, I'm doing okay. That is a complete tangent, but I wanted you to know it in case you're struggling with depression or really overwhelming sadness. So anyway, my son and I went for the walk, all of that D3 coming in from the sun and the good feeling in your body from keeping it moving, walking, grooving, and the breeze on your face. The breeze is such an intentional present maker. Like, you can't feel the breeze and be in your head. You're like, oh, here we are in this exact moment where I'm safe and I'm real and this is now. Anyway, there is a key bonus to getting yourself motivated and keeping yourself motivated. Do you notice that in all 3 of the steps that I took today to get me from blah to blah, I had a little helper, Gray. Now, I mean, this is just my 5-year-old, but he did immense work to help me get and stay motivated. He put on the pump me up music. He ran and danced with me on our walk, and he did this exercise with me so I didn't feel alone, and I actually even laughed harder while I did it. He was my accountability partner, and he didn't even know it. I am a huge advocate of getting someone to hold you accountable. It's the only way to hit your goals. And if you don't know where to find an accountability partner, click the link below and join the Light Up movement. It's free, and it is full of women who want to hold you accountable to reaching your goals. Not just for your low dopamine days, but for all of the days, because you have big dreams and big desires and all of this stuff that you want to do, but it's really hard to do it on your own because that negative thought in your head that tells you you're not good enough, you're going to be like this forever, why did you even try? That person is a liar. And the best way to counteract that little liar in your head is to have somebody else remind you of why it's wrong and what is true instead. So please, even if you don't join us, which it is free, so please do, but even if you don't join us, find someone who will hold your hand, dance party with you. We have meetings online so we can dance party together like this. And it's just, it is the best feeling in the world to have a community of women who are cheering you on. So you're welcome to join. Click that link. But anyway, that is it for keeping your dopamine flowing, your energy going, and getting yourself out of funky days. When you feel funky, don't worry, girl. You're not alone. I was funky this morning. Hopefully this video peps you up a bit. Whoa, oh my gosh, before you go, please don't forget to subscribe for more. I want you around more often, baby.